Today. So if you come into a kneeling position at the back of your mats, we're going to start with extended child's pose. So sitting back on your heels, you're going to reach the arms as far forwards as you can, forehead to the floor, and just relax into extended child's pose. Taking 3 deep breaths, focus on filling between the shoulder blades, expanding, broadening that upper back. And then as you exhale, blow out through the mouth. And just let everything sink into the ground below. Just start to let everything relax. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly walk the hands all the way over to the left. Find that stretch in the right side body. And take 2 deep breaths. Again, really feel that stretch and expansion. This time maybe more into the ribs and under that armpit of the right side. In the lateral muscles. And then as you inhale on that 3rd breath, walk the hands all the way back to the front. Exhale as you walk them all the way over to the right. And find that stretch in the left side body. Again, focusing on that expansion in the underarm, in the lateral area of your back. In the ribs. Exhale completely. And then walk the hands all the way back to center. Come up onto your hands and knees. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're just going to do 3 cat-cows. As you inhale, dip the stomach towards the floor. Look up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Really feel that stretch in the front body. Exhale as you round through the spine, pulling the shoulder blades apart, almost hollowing out the chest and sucking your navel back and up. Feel that stretch in the upper shoulders and the back. Inhale to come all the way back through to that cow position. Exhale to round. One last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. And then we're just going to come to a neutral position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to do those cat-cows laterally. So we're going to go 5 circles to the side in one direction, finding those top and bottom positions, just moving through the spine, feeling it. And then come back to center, and then 5 circles in the opposite direction. So you're getting into the side of the spine, moving it into a different direction as well. Come back to neutral as you finish. Take the hands just slightly further forwards and we're going to come into heart melting pose. So think about actually literally bringing your heart towards the floor, forehead to the floor, and just relax. This is a soft position. It's not as deep or as harsh as puppy pose. Just feel that stretch in the upper chest, in the arms. Take one more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly come up into down facing dog. So tuck the toes, press back into your down facing dog. Spread the fingers, soften the knees to begin with. Press the crown of the head through the arms toward the floor. And think about extending through the spine. So find that nice long spine as you point that tailbone high towards the sky. Maybe just pulse through the shoulders just a few times. And then when you're ready, just start to pedal through the feet, opening up the calves, the hips, the hamstrings, the ankles, and the feet. And then just come back to neutral, press through the hands, extend through the spine as you inhale. Exhale, push those heels towards the floor. Inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, come up into cobra. Open up the front body, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, point the toes. If you need to, you can always come down to Sphinx for less of a back bend. Press the ground away, and if you want to, just rock from side to side, ease into that front body. From here, melt the body down. We're coming into a prone position now on the mat, and we're going to take the hands straight out to the side in a wide position. We're going to inhale as we lift the left leg up
and over towards the back of the right hand. Just let gravity do the work if you want to, or see if you can take it all the way over. And then if you want to, take the left hand underneath the left shoulder, press into the ground and just open up that right shoulder. Feel the stretch increase down the arm, into the chest as well. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come back up to center. Exhale, release that left leg to the floor. Reset. So left arm goes out long. Right hand can come underneath the right shoulder if you want to. Inhale as you lift and reach with that right leg up. And then exhale as you take it all the way over to that left foot. Think about pressing that left shoulder into the ground. Opening up that arm, that chest and shoulder. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then slowly inhale as you come all the way back to center. Coming up now onto your hands, we're going to reach back with the right hand to right foot, bringing the heel in towards the glute, maybe pulsing it a few times for half frog, and then holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. And switch sides. So left hand goes back to left foot, bring that heel in towards the glute, pulse it a few times, and then hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Slowly come back up onto your hands, tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. We're going to take one more body flow. So you're going to inhale, roll forward, drop the hips, look up, find cobra. And then exhale as you tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. Take a moment there to just pedal out the feet. And then slowly walk the feet in towards the hands, coming into your Uttanasana forward fold. And we'll take the ragdoll variation. So bend at the knees, draw the chest over the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor, opposite hand to opposite elbow, and just swing from side to side. Really focus on releasing that lower back. Getting into the sides of the back, into the glutes, into the hips. Lengthening through the spine, letting the crown of the head weigh the body down towards the floor. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale completely. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana, reaching up tall. Exhale, release the arms. From here, we're going to take eagle pose. So I'm just going to twist to face you. You're going to take right leg over the top of the left. You can place the toe on the floor, or you can try, if balance allows, to hook the foot around the back of the calf. From here, you're going to take the left arm underneath the right, crisscrossing at the elbows, wrapping the arms, finding the hands together, or just grabbing wherever you can, into eagle pose. If this is enough, then stay here. Inhale to lift if you want to go deeper into the shoulders. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, release. Release the arms, release the legs. I'm going to switch to the other side. So left foot comes up and over, crossing either toes on the floor, or if you can, hooking those toes around the back of that right calf. And then this time, right arm comes under left, crisscross at the elbows, wrap the hands. And then finding yourself in eagle pose. If this is enough, stay here. If you want to go deeper, inhale to lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Release the legs. Reset at the front of your mat. And we'll go back down for that forward fold. So inhale as you reach up tall, extended Tadasana. Soften the knees, hinge at the hips, come all the way down into your Uttanasana forward fold. We're just going to take 3 cat crouch curls. So inhale to lift the heels, knees to chest, nose to knees. Exhale to fold up into that Uttanasana forward fold. 2 more to go. So inhale to crouch. Exhale to fold. Inhale to crouch. Exhale to fold. From here, bring the palms together, hands to heart. Bend the right, left knee, straighten the right leg, and then inhale as you lift and twist to look over that right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, If you want to, stay here. If you want to go deeper, take the left hand to the floor. Inhale to lift and twist with the right up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release, reset in that forward fold, and then we'll do the other side. So palms together, hands to heart. Bend the right knee this time, straighten the left. Elbow comes to the inside of the right knee. Inhale to lift and twist to look over that left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. Again, option to stay here or option to take that right hand to the floor. Inhale to lift and twist towards the ceiling with that left hand. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release. Come back to that forward fold position, and then we're going to walk the feet all the way back to that down facing dog. We'll take one more body flow. So inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, find cobra. And then exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, look forwards, inhale as you step the right foot through, coming into a low lunge position. Reach the heart through the arms, roll those shoulders back and down. Eye gaze forwards, feel that stretch in that left hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale again, and then on the next inhale, we're going to lift the hands up off the floor, reaching up tall, extended lunge or low lunge position, and then exhale as you cactus the arms out to the side, squeezing those shoulder blades together, opening up the chest, and if you want to, look towards the ceiling, take a little back bend, and then we're going to circle the arms all the way back up. Exhale, repeat. Inhale to circle one last time. Exhale, cactus. Release the hands to the floor, reset in that lunge position, and then as you exhale, pull back to half split. So stacking that back hip above the back knee, straightening the front leg, flexing the toes back towards you, inhaling to lift and lengthen, exhaling to fold. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then keeping that left hand grounded, we're going to inhale to lift and twist with the right up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release that hand to the floor. Come into your low lunge position as you inhale and then step back as you exhale, coming into 3 leg down facing dog. So send that right leg all the way back and up, bend at the knee, hinge at the hip, and just play with that hip twist. Open up that hip flexor. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So as you exhale, bring that knee all the way through to the front of the mat at a 45-degree angle. Slide the left leg back, finding yourself in that nice level hip position. Press the ground away. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, fold the body over the front of that leg, coming into sleeping pigeon for 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then we're going to bring the hands back underneath us. Press up and swivel that left leg around and out in front of you. Taking the sole of the right foot in towards the inner left thigh. Square the body off to that left leg. We're going to come into half head to knee pose. So inhale to lift and reach. Exhale as you fold forwards over that chest over thigh, nose towards knees. 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way back up. Taking the hands to the floor, step back to your down facing dog. And we're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. So just take a moment there in down facing dog to pedal out the feet, open up the calves, the hips, the hamstrings, and then when you're ready, we'll take one more body flow. So inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, find cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, we're going to take the left foot through now into that low lunge position, dropping the back knee to the floor. Looking forwards, reaching the heart through the arms, rolling those shoulders back and down. Feel that stretch in that right hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in again. Exhale. And then when you're ready, inhale to lift the arms up tall, reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms out to the side. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, open up that chest. Take that back bend if you want to. And then release the arms as you exhale. Inhale to circle them all the way up to the top again. Exhale to cactus. Inhale to circle one last time. Exhale to cactus. And then release the hands to the floor. Reset in that low lunge position, and then as you exhale, pull back into half splits. So stacking that right hip above that right knee, straightening the front leg, flexing the toes back towards you, reaching nose towards toes. So inhale to lift and lengthen, exhale as you fold. 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. As you exhale, keep that right hand grounded on the floor, and then on your next inhale, lift and twist with that left hand up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch transfer into the outer hip, down the side of the leg in your IT band. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release the hand to the floor. Come forwards into that low lunge, and then we're back to that 3-leg down facing dog. So exhale, step back, swing the leg up and back, 3-leg down facing dog. Bend at the knee, play with that hip twist, open up that hip flexor, and then when you're ready, swing that leg through into pigeon pose, bringing the left knee forwards at a 45-degree angle to the front of the mat, sliding the right leg back, and again, finding that nice level hip position. So if you're in the air, that's absolutely fine. You can support yourself with a block or a cushion underneath that sit bone. Press the ground away, feel that stretch in that right hip flexor. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. And then as you exhale, melt the body forwards over that left leg, coming down into sleeping pigeon. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then slowly inhale as you come all the way back up. Hands under shoulders, swivel that right leg around and out to the side in front of you. Taking the left foot's sole in towards your inner right thigh. Square the body off, flex the toes back towards you. Inhale as you lift and lengthen. Exhale as you fold, bringing chest towards thigh, head towards knee. 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way up. Finding yourself back in that down facing dog position, stepping all the way back. Pedal out the feet. We'll take one more body flow. So inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, look up, find cobra. Exhale, push back to extended child's pose and just take a couple of deep breaths. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then we're just going to lift slightly off our knees. Bring our elbows to the floor, palms together. Walk the elbows forwards and try and pull that head back through that space between the arms, feeling the stretch across the upper back as you pull the hips back towards the heels. Take 2 deep breaths. And then slowly release the hands and come up onto all fours. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to go to thread the needles. So taking that right arm through and under, shoulder to the floor, reaching all the way through to the left, looking out underneath the left armpit. Option to stay here, or option to take the left hand up and back and try and hook it around the thigh, the inner thigh of the right leg. Keep looking over that left shoulder, keep twisting, keep rotating. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly release that hand. Come back up as you inhale onto your hands and knees, and we're going to repeat the other side. So left hand comes through the right, bringing the shoulder to the floor, looking out underneath the right armpit. Really feel that stretch in the shoulder. And then again, if you want to take that right hand up and back behind you and then bring it around and hook it around that inner left thigh, you can just keep looking back and up over that right shoulder. Take 2 more deep breaths. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly release the arms, come back up onto the hands, and we're going to come into a seated position now on our mats. So taking the legs straight out in front of you, flex the toes back towards you. We're going to come into half Lord of the Fishes. So taking the left foot up and over, placing it on the outside of the right knee. Think about either keeping that right leg extended or hooking that right leg around you. Wherever mobility allows, just make sure both sit bones are connected to the floor. Wherever you are, bring that chest in towards that inner thigh, hooking the right elbow around the left knee. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale as you look behind you. Press the ground away. Use that left hand to help guide you round. 2 more deep breaths. On the next inhale, slowly come all the way back to center. Exhale, unravel the legs and switch sides. So again, if you need to keep that left leg extended, then do that, or hook it through and under, taking that right foot over to the opposite side of that left knee. Make sure both sit bones are connected to the floor. Hook that left elbow around that right knee. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist, to look over that right shoulder. 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly inhale to come all the way back to center. Exhale as you unravel the legs. So we're going to slide ourselves all the way back onto our backs now. Coming onto our backs, we're going to bring our knees in towards our chests and just rock from side to side. Hug them with both arms. Do whatever you need to do in this moment. From here, take a hold of the left knee. Exhale as you extend the right leg all the way to the floor. Inhale to pull that left knee into the center of your chest. So feel that stretch on the inner hip or in the groin area. And just take 2 more deep breaths. As you're taking those deep breaths, think about expanding the stomach, pressing it against the thigh, feeling that contact, and feeling how that breath moves within your body. Really use the breath to massage the body from the inside out. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release the tension just slightly, and then inhale as you pull the knee towards the shoulder now, so to the outside. You should feel the stretch transfer in the outside of the hip, not so much the inside. Take 1 more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then inhale as you bring both knees back to center. Switch over the hands. Exhale as you extend the left leg all the way to the floor, and then inhale to bring that right knee in towards the sternum. Take 2 deep breaths. Use that stomach as you inhale to press into the thigh. One more deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, release off tension just slightly, and then exhale as you pull the knee out towards the shoulder, so the right shoulder. Take one more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale to bring both knees back up to center. Taking the arms out wide now in a T-shaped position, palms facing down. You're going to glue those shoulders to the floor, and as you exhale, drop the knees all the way over toward the left. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look toward the right. Make sure those shoulders remain glued to the floor. You can either let gravity do the work, you can press down on that outer thigh, or you can extend that top leg and cradle it in the opposite hand. Take 5 deep breaths. Again, be aware as you're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth of how that breath moves within your body, especially within these twisted positions. And it's a way of massaging your internal organs. It can help with digestion, it can help to ease stress, it can help you get deeper into the pose as well. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you lift your knees and your head back to center. And then we're going to switch sides. So exhale as you drop the knees all the way over to the right. Inhale to lift and twist the head to look towards the left. And again, you can either let gravity do the work, press down on the outer thigh, or extend that top leg. Just make sure those shoulders are glued to the ground. And we're back to those 5 deep breaths. One last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you lift your knees and your head back to center. Hug the knees in tight, rock from side to side, massage that lower back. Just take a moment to enjoy the feeling. And then whenever you're ready, just gently roll over onto the right side of your body. Come all the way up to seated. And join me in the center of the mat for one final deep inhale as we lift the hands up above the head, palms together at the top. As we exhale, bringing the hands to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.